Yeah, absolutely. Not a big surprise, Tom, and it'll be interesting to see the press conference this afternoon, which it shows that the challenge that the Australian people are under, and everyone in my community. Suddenly, the RBA governor's press conferences are a must-watch TV to see what she's indicating. But the reality is, this is homegrown inflation. It sits firmly with the Prime Minister and the Treasurer. I mean, we see a situation where our neighbours in New Zealand have got a rate cut. The US have cut their rates. The farce of the Prime Minister saying that the US is cutting rates because their economy is slowing, despite the fact that their economy is growing 4 times faster than the Australian economy. Another example of the Prime Minister not being across the basic economic details that he should. Public spending, government spending is keeping rates high. We know that. The RBA governor has pretty much said that without directly wanting to say it, because they're very careful in their wording. And as Andrew, I just caught Andrew before, the reality is it's 6 quarters of a per capita recession. That means the Australian people are feeling the pain every day. They're doing it tough. A top line growth number driven by public spending doesn't actually help people put food on the table, drive economic growth for their homes, give them opportunities. And this is a government that's all at sea on the economy, and we're feeling it every day.
You gave a shout out to New Zealand. They're coming out of a recession. Cash rate's 5.25%. They have massive inflation. I don't think they're going... You'd rather be in our situation than theirs, wouldn't you?
But that's what we're seeing across the world. Obviously, there's different economic circumstances. Some are coming down, some are going up. But again, let's look at that per capita recession.
A much darker place is the point.
Well, if you ask people in my community, Tom, they're struggling, and it's not a great, happy place economically in Casey or across the country. And it's that 6 quarters of the per capita recession. The Treasurer will talk about, the headline rates. He likes the headline inflation number. That's why he's brought in the economic subsidies to try and artificially bring it down. So while the top line number, we've avoided recession, it doesn't feel like it for the Australian people. It doesn't feel like it for the community in Casey, and it doesn't feel like this government has any options or any idea how they can turn it around for people. And that's where the anger and frustration is coming from.
All right. My point more about, comparisons, but anyway, we'll move.
Authorised by Aaron Violi, Liberal Party, Lilydale.